I think social media might have beautified quitting your 9 to 5 job and start a small business because it's freaking hard. And today, I'm not going to share some calligraphy tips or anything. I'm going to share my personal experience of running a small business. The first thing you will notice is you don't really have anybody to report to because you are responsible for yourself, your own business. The second thing is you don't have co-workers. You might have partners, you might have your providers, you might have customers, but you don't have co-workers. On certain things, you have to rely on yourself. That needs a lot of self-discipline, and you need to convince yourself the direction you're heading to is the right direction because you got nobody to blame for. And let's talk about skill. So when you're working on a certain post, you need a range of skills. But when you're running a small business, that's a whole sum because your small business stands on its own and it has to have the front end, which is facing the customer, yourself, which is the engine of your business. Whether you're dealing with products or service, you are the engine. You either produce a product or source a product. And you have the back end, which is the producer or the manufacturer you have to negotiate with, dealing with. All those skills is a wholesome skill set. You can't just be good at sales. You have to be good at negotiating as well. You have to be good at management as well. And third, you have to deal with a lot of different voices around you, especially when it's just starting. You will have the pressure from your family, your friends, your peers. I'm not here to talk out of your dream. I'm here to give you some perspective, because you have to figure out what is the core reason for you to quit the 9 to 5 job. Is it avoidance, or there is a goal that you just have the passion and the determination to chase for? If it's the first case, then you have to seriously thinking that getting out of a job and getting into a small business on your own is not a way out. It's certainly not a way out. It's much harder in every sense. But the thing is, life itself is a struggle, whatever you are, wherever you are. I remember there's a very famous Chinese modern author whose name is Shi Tiesheng, and he wrote an essay called Design of Good Luck. So that article was written after he became paralyzed. So he basically lost his mobility and his whole life changed. He has self-doubt and think about how could this happen to me? Why I'm not as lucky as someone? So he did a thought experiment, basically design his own life, what kind of family he could be born to, what kind of education he could have. Initially, he designed everything so perfectly, including his appearance. He realized in the end of this thought experiment that a life without ups and downs, without struggles, is ultimately meaningless. Because if you can get something that easy, what about the process? The process of chasing something, the process of getting better on something, the process of struggling, believing in yourself, you build connections. Everything is hard, but I think that's the beauty of it. I'm Raymond. I'm the co-founder of Culture X, and I hope this account could become a platform, as I imagined, where people can express ideas, exchange culture, and build meaningful connections. So if you want to jump on this boat, come follow me.